Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So if you've been watching my escaping free-to-play series, and if you haven't, check it out in the corner of this video. I'll put the playlist there. What I've been asked a lot of questions about is how I'm managing to sell certain items for a higher price. Now during escaping free-to-play, we have been doing teleport tabs, which I've been managing to sell the Varrock and the Camelot teleport tabs for 21k. Now the mid-price, which is on the Grand Exchange currently, is around 6 to 7k for both tabs. So we're actually managing to make an extra like 14,000 coins per teleport tab. And I've had a few questions on A, how do I find things like this? And B, how can you sell it? So one of the important things which we need to go through and start understanding first is the two prices of which you can buy an item on the Grand Exchange. Now, if you have any extra questions about this as well, put them in the comments because I might not be able to explain it as well as what I think I need to. I'm going to sort of talk through as slowly as I can just so you guys can understand all the steps we're doing. But if you have any extra questions, throw them in the comments and I'll make sure to answer all your questions, and we can help everyone out in the comments as well to understand what we're going through here, because this is what I always encourage you guys to do. Any item you do in terms of a money making method, or if you want to sell something, try and get the most profit for it. So let's say in case of these teleport tabs, you could have instant sold those teleport tabs for 7,000 coins. Yes, you would have made profit. It would have been a really good money making method and you could have continuously gone through those teleport tabs. So while you've gone to go and make another 1,000 teleport tabs because they're working so well, you can have the item selling for 4 times the price because that's what you can currently sell them for. Sometimes it is a case of the max you can sell them for is mid-price and you can't get around that. But if there's low volume, which is what's going to cause for higher price, that's what's going to make it happen. So the items we're going to focus on for this video is going to be refined planks, because refined planks are kind of the one it works best with. So what I'm going to do is go and buy a U plank, and we'll talk through like what we're going to do in terms of the margin stuff. So we're going to whack on 20% to find the highest buying price on the Grand Exchange. Now, this sort of ability to make so much more selling only works on items which normally have a very low volume on the Grand Exchange. So because there's no real selling volume on the Grand Exchange of this item, you can pretty much set your price. What I tend to do though, let's say we can buy refined plank for 100k. I wouldn't put it at 100k, I'd probably bring it more to like 33 or 40. I'd put it at a price where it has a chance of being bought. For whatever reason, when I price checked the teleport tabs, 21k was the price it could sell for, and the current highest buy price was, so I just did it a little bit less. So we bought this for 25,000 coins. So as you can see by the mid price, 25,000 coins is a lot higher than what the mid price says. We're going to go and find now what we can instant sell it for. Right, so we now have these refined planks. So we have the instant buy price, the highest buy price on the Grand Exchange. This is the price we would want to sell items for. Now, to sort of help with competition, you can go a little bit lower just so your item is then slightly below what's currently there. But normally when you're looking for these kind of items, put it at the same kind of price because they will sell, because normally with refined planks or with certain items, they don't have the volume. Now, the instant sell price is what you want to buy items for if you're looking to flip them. So really with this item, you have a chance of buying at this price and selling at that price. We never want to sell at the instant sell price unless we're desperate, unless we desperately need money, because people will have lowball offers and that's what will pick up your prices. So here's a little bit of an example. For this moneymaker, I would then go and buy the U planks and then sell at 25k. And with this kind of way of selling things, you might be sort of sat on these items for a couple of days. When I was originally starting with teleport tabs, I was sat trying to sell teleport tabs for a day, maybe more at once. But once they start to sell, once you have the majority of the items on the market, they can only go to you then, and people will eventually pay the price if they're after those items enough. So you could see something like U refined planks, you could definitely go upwards of 100k if there's no volume there, but you need to make it a price that's realistic. So what I'm going to go and do, I'm going to have a little bit of a play of the lower tier frames, because these are the ones which no one will really buy. So we'll have a bit of a play. So as you can imagine, because we're trying to do this video live, everything is actually selling for mid-price and very reasonable. But see, these are some of the items I've checked. Below frames for whatever reason are 50k. That's a bit crazy. And the teleport tabs, teleport to house is slightly over mid. Falador teleport is just normal price. Now, I'm going to try the really big guns now. So the exquisite urns, which I've done a video on these if you haven't seen them as well, are one of those items which very much struggle to buy and sell because they don't generally have enough volume on the Grand Exchange. Really struggle to buy these on a normal day, but we'll keep going until we find something which works. So this will be an example, I suppose. So the exquisite woodcutting urn with the gem involved, Mid price is currently 19.9k. If we were to go and instant sell it, we will get a price of 23k. But again, this is where you can go and make some more money. So the highest price is just under 31k. You can sort of see that as well. And I suppose the whole purpose of this video was to basically talk about checking your margins. The reason I found the prices with those teleport tabs is because I was looking at ways to make money. I know that teleport tabs are a very good way to make some GP on a low level. And because I price checked, that's where I find the margin. And when the question was, where do you find all these money making methods? Where do you find all these big margins? It's basically because I continuously check prices. Like before I go and invest my time, so before I go and do 1,000 tablets, I want to find the teleport tab which is going to make me the most money for my time. And because of that, I'll probably spend like 5 to 10 minutes going through the Grand Exchange, instant buying things, instant selling things, and trying to find which one is going to be the most profit for how much I'm going to do it. And then by doing that and making that a bit of a habit, you will find either two things. One, you're going to find things you can flip. So in this case, we could go and buy the exquisite woodcutting urn with no rune at 24k, and then we can sell just under 31k, and that would be profit. Or we can go and make the actual urn itself and then sell it for the highest selling point. But before you do anything in terms of going to go do, I'm going to make a method, make sure all your numbers add up. And this is what I'm trying to sort of say to you guys in the videos as well. Check your margins and then check your profit from buying the items to make it. So what I would want to do is check the price of the clay, check the price of the gem, making sure I'm making enough profit from it as well. And the most important thing, which I will keep saying till I stop making videos on this channel, always sell it for the highest price. There's no point just banging it in the Grand Exchange for mid price or taking 20% off. You want to check one item first of whatever you're looking to sell, find the lowest sell price, find the highest buy price, and you want to put it at the highest buy price. Yes, it won't sell instantly. Yes, you'll have to go and do something else just while it sells, but the items will eventually sell. And if they don't, recheck the margin and then amend the price. Either way, you want to sell it for the highest selling price at that current time. It will make you hundreds of millions more in this game by just not rushing to sell things. And this is why whenever I do a series, you guys will see me do it. I will always have a couple of skills or money making methods on the go. Because if my Grand Exchange is full in selling things, I don't want to drop the price and sell it for something cheaper just because I want to go and do stuff instead. I'll have something to go and do on the side while I'm waiting for stuff to sell. And all it does is take one night where everything sells, and then I have to go and like reuse my Grand Exchange. And that's what I'm hoping that the Escaping Free to Play account really shows you guys the most, is that you can use your 8 slots on the Grand Exchange to make you money while you go and do skills, quests, slayer tasks. Utilize your Grand Exchange slots because they can work for you, whether it's selling items at a higher price, buying items at a cheaper price. You don't have to have anything instantly there. If you're thinking ahead of yourself, thinking ahead of your gameplay, what you want to do, you can have offers buying over time, and then they'll either make you more money or make you less. Like, I've got a little bit of example already in front of me, which I didn't really think about it. I have had this offer in for mining juju potions on the Grand Exchange probably for about 6 months. Do I need all these mining jujus in my bank? No. Do I need the cash from the mining jujus straight away? No. So what I've done, and what I've continued to do, is have this set in the Grand Exchange for 99k. Now, juju potions, because of the secondaries, no one really hunts Jidinkos, and it's actually going to be a video I'm going to record in a second, actually, for juju potions. But because of that, there might be a chance where the demand for these juju mining potions might spike, and because of that, the price will go up. Because there's not enough juju potions on the Grand Exchange, which then means that all of a sudden, my 99k offer, if there's no juju potions on the Grand Exchange, could be filled. And as you can see, I have sold a fourth of what I've got on the Grand Exchange for 99k, when most people would have just sold it for 50k. Like, holding your price is quite an important thing. And again, these U frames is another example. So when double XP was announced, they started to sell for 90k each, which for U frames is, at the minute, that's quite a high price. I've bought these for like 42k each, with the idea of at some point I'll go and do some construction. This is how I'll train construction. I can go and AFK construction for a big period of time. But when they started to sell for 90k, all of a sudden it's like, well, I don't need to do those U frames straight away. This double XP coming up, I'm probably going to do proteins. And with that, the U frames will probably sit on my bank. So I'm going to throw them in the Grand Exchange for 90k. Yes, we've sold 500. Great. I've got no need at the minute for the rest of them. If they don't sell by the last couple of days of double XP, I'll go and do some U frames. If not, I have a chance to sell them during the ups and downs of double XP as well. Like, prices fluctuate so much, and especially with something like U frames where there's not a lot of volume of certain items and like frames, refined planks, in certain potions and certain items, you sort of pick them up more and more of like, the more often you price check, the more you sort of dial in on which items they are. So who knows, over double XP, these might spike, I'll make some more money, and then after double XP, I'll put an offer in for 42k and I'll buy my 10,000 new frames back, but I'll buy them at a cheaper price and then I can just keep the profit. Use your grand exchange. And I suppose really we sort of started this video talking about like how to make more money from your items, and yes, I tried to talk through as best I can in terms of like what we did with the teleport tabs, but really all we did was check the margins and sell for the highest price. Sometimes it works, sometimes you have to sort of amend the price after a day or two, but patience, finding the price by checking the margins and literally just having something to do apart from like waiting for these items to sell will make you more money in this game. So that is how basically I find the highest price. I just check margins, and then if margins work for something which is really good, then I'll do that money making method. And then after that, leave it to sell on the gun exchange. They will eventually sell. It might take a day, it might take a week. If it's taking more than a week, and if you need that GP, that item selling, drop your price. But never sell for mid, never instant sell it. Try and find the highest price and give it some time to sell. However, I hope these have answered some questions. I kind of went on and off the rambling stuff, but I was hoping to find a lot more items where you could sort of pick it off. Double XP is so weird this time around, like stuff don't generally make sense. Normally, I can never get an exquisite urn. Ever. Every time I try to get exquisite urns, I've never been able to get it. Yes, they might have been a little bit overpriced, but I can never buy it, even if I go up to like 80k. But the one day we're sat here trying to record a video about it, you can just guarantee they'll go to sell. So I really do hope though this has helped you guys, and I really hope like it sort of explained it well enough so you guys understand. But it's the base, check the margin, sell for the highest price, give it time. So that's how I do it anyway. But I'll continue to show this throughout my time here. Whenever I make those Escaping Free to Play series, you will see it as well. Any questions though, drop in the comment section. If it has helped you, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.